Hi everyone, my name is Jisun. Nice to meet you all. The title of the story I'm going to tell you today is The Brave Brother and Sister. Are you ready to listen to the story? Here it is. In a small village near the mountains, there lived a single mother with her son and daughter. But in this village, there was a big scary tiger and he was known for imitating people's voices. One morning, the mother had to work for selling rice cakes. Before she left, she said, I have to leave now. Remember, do not talk to strangers on the phone and do not open the door until I come. The mother went to the other side of the mountains, but suddenly the big tiger appeared in front of her. Growl, growl. If you give me all your rice cakes, I will not eat you. Okay, here you are. Take them all. Please, please spare me, the mother begged. But after the tiger trapped her in a dark cave, he stole her phone and clothes. And then the tiger called her children, pretending to be their mother. Dear my kids, it's me. I'm coming home with food. Open the door for me. Mom, your voice sounds weird and low, the younger sister said. Oh, because, cough, cough, I've got a cold. Just open the door, dear. At that moment, the big brother looked out the window and found the big tiger dressed in his mother's clothes. This is not our mom, it's a tiger, he whispered to his sisters. The brother quickly locked the door tight and the sister grabbed the phone to call the police. Hello, police. The big tiger's here. Help us, help us. The police came right away and they caught the tiger. They also found the cave where their mother was trapped. After that, the police prepared the special prize for the brother and sister. To the brother, you behave carefully and stayed calm. So we present to you the Moon Award badge. To the sister, you are brave and wisely ask for help. So we present to you the Sun Award badge. The mother proudly smiled and hugged her son and daughter. Finally, because of the brave brother and sister, the people in the mountain village could live happily and safely again. How did you like the story? I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for listening.
Hi everyone, how are you? I'm Tara. Do you still remember me? I'm very happy to tell you another story today. Today's story is a Chinese myth story. The name of the story is The Foolish Old Man Moves Mountains. Long, long time ago, there lived a very old man. People call him Mr. Fool. Mr. Fool? Why did people call him that? It's not nice, right? Well, if you listen to his story, you will understand. So let's continue. Mr. Fool had many, many children and grandchildren. They lived happily together in a big house. But one thing bothered them very much. There were two big mountains in front of their house. So every time they wanted to go to the other side of the mountains, they had to walk a long way around the mountains. One day, Mr. Fool gathered his family and said, Let's move those big mountains in front of our house so we could go to the other side easily. Okay? All the family agreed. So next day, the entire family started to move the mountains. They moved the dirt and the rocks and dumped them into the sea. Day after day, Mr. Fool's family worked very hard. And soon, the entire village decided to help. Except one old man, Mr. Wise. Mr. Wise came to Mr. Fool and said, "How foolish are you? You are 90 years old. It is impossible for you to move those mountains." "Well, I may not move those mountains," Mr. Fool said. "But my children, my grandchildren, and their children will continue to move those mountains. I believe one day those mountains will be moved away." Mr. Wise was so surprised by Mr. Fool's answer and made a foolish decision. He decided to help too. Every morning, Mr. Fool was the first one standing in front of the mountains and started to work. He set up a good example for everyone, and his behavior moved the god of the two mountains. The mountain god appeared in front of Mr. Fool and said, "You are such a foolish man, but I like you. I believe one day I will be moved away into the sea by your children's 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 children. Anyway, I don't want to end like that. So I will help you." And the mountain god waved his arms, and suddenly there came two big clouds as big as the mountains. The clouds gathered at the bottom of the mountains and slowly lifted up the mountains into the sky. Mr. Fool was so surprised seeing the clouds took the mountains away and disappeared. Only left the voice of the mountain god. "Now go and live happily with your family, you foolish old man." Now I'm sure you understand why people call him Mr. Fool, right? Thank you so much for listening to my story. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Uh, Hello, everyone. I'm So-mi Lee. I'm from Daejeon, South Korea. I want to tell you a story. The story's title is kongji and patji. The story is very, very famous in Korea. I'm sure you know all this story well. Are you ready to listen? Okay, let's get started. Once upon a time, there was a kongji who was a very pretty and good girl. She lived with her father and her mother happily. By the way, suddenly, kongji's mother became sick and passed away. As time passed by, kongji's father fell in love with a woman, and he got married to her. Kongji had a new stepmother and a new stepsister named Patji. They were very, very mean and bad persons. Kongji, go to the dishes just after eating dinner, okay? Why didn't you do that all the time? Hurry up. Go quickly. Put those things away and clean up this room. Okay? Do you hear me? As soon as possible. Okay? The stepmother said to kongji, kongji, where is my jaggery? Bring it to me. Hurry up. Where is my skirt? Did you take it? Patji also got angered to kongji. Sometimes she pulled kongji's hair and shake her head. Oh, due to these family troubles, kongji's father was sick and passed away too. Meanwhile, one day, the Lord's son of the town had a party, inviting all these girls in this town in order to seek for his spouse. All the girls came to the party in their best clothes to attract the man. Oh, the man walked and walked and talking in order to look for his spouse. Just then, the man saw a girl who was very, very dirty and thin. That girl was kongji. As soon as the man saw kongji, he fell in love with her. He saw the purity and sadness in kongji's eyes. He wanted to protect her and make her happy. The man said to her, "Shall we get married each other? I will make you happy, I'm sure. Are you agree?" The girl, kongji, thank God and father and mother in heaven, smiling happily. They got married and lived happily. What did you think of this story? I thought that I could make sure God is always with us, and God is always with a poor orphan, and God wants to bless a good person, not an evil person. Thank you for listening to my story. Thank you.
Hello, good evening. My name is Midali. Nice to meet you again. Today, the story I'm going to tell you is The Tiger in a Pit. Please enjoy yourself. Okay? I'm gonna start. One day, a man was walking in the woods. While he was walking, suddenly he heard a voice like loud crying. Help! Help! Is anyone there? Help! Get me out! I fell into a pit. So the man went where sounds came from, and the man saw the tiger crying in a pit. tiger said to a man, please help me, please help, get me out, get me out. If you get me out, I will never forget your grace. But the man was afraid. So he said, I want you, I want to get you out, but I'm afraid. I'm afraid if I get you out, you will eat me. The tiger said, no, I will not. I won't eat you. I promise. So the tiger promised the man. So the man helped the tiger to get it out of the pit. After that, the tiger changed its mind. I'm hungry. I'm going to eat you. He said, no, you promised me. You tricked me. Tiger said, look at this pit. Look at this pit. People made this. People are so bad. So I'm going to eat you. The man said, no, what? It's not fair. Okay, let's ask the other three. So first they went to three. They went to three and asked. Three said, people always cut us down for themselves. People are selfish. They are bad. Eat him. Next, a man and tiger went to the cow and asked. Cow said, people always make us a lot of work and they eat us. People are selfish. They are bad. Eat him. Lastly, they went to rice rabbit and asked. The rabbit, after listening them, okay, the rabbit said to the tiger first, okay, can you show me how you fell into the pit first? Tiger said, okay, just like this. Tiger fell into the pit again. Just then, the rabbit said to the man, okay, what about you? What are you going to do? Are you going to help the tiger? He said, no. The tiger shouted, wow, you tricked me. Help, get me out. Help, get me out. The tiger cried and cried again. How about the story? Was it fun? It was about the tiger who didn't know the grace. What about ourselves? Let's think of it. Thank you.
Hello everyone. My name is Jeo Hong. Today's story is Waiting for the Rice Cake. Are you ready? Long, long ago, an old couple lived in a village. They were very stubborn and always tried to beat each other. Honey, we ran out of the firewood. Seek them out, please. This old wife, why are you telling me? Then I do. Husband should do it. Where is that law? Is there such a law? Bring it to me. Oh dear, that stubborn man. I can't stand you. Me too. This old wife is just very stubborn. But sometimes there were good days. One day, the old wife brought rice cakes from a neighbor's party, and they ate them together. These are delicious. Yeah, awesome. When there was only one piece of rice cake left, they argued. I brought rice cakes, so I have to eat it. I'm older than you, so I have to eat it. Then the old man came up with a trick. Darling, how about we bet? The winner will have it. Bet? What bet? We don't say anything from now on. First talker is loser. The other have the rice cake. Okay, let's go. The loser must not say anything. They didn't say any word till the night and only looked at the rice cake. At the time, there was a rustle outside and a thief came in. The thief was surprised. There are people. But they didn't move and just thought, oh, what about this? Oh, what about that? Oh, these people are blind and deaf. It's a lucky day. He put things in his bag and ran away. Then the old wife shouted at last, "This damn old man! Why the thief steals things? You don't do anything!" you, the old man smiled and quickly picked up rice cake. You both said, "This is mine." How was the story? Thank you for listening. Bye.